Okay, so trend and momentum are still up on the futures here, so it's pretty hard to go short. We need this pullback though. Let's see if it comes down to that high. It needs to come down to that level on the cash. So we've got 10 seconds to go. I think the Dow's going to work, but it's just too volatile. Doesn't meet that. No, okay, that's good. So as I said, I think this needs to come back first. It's gapping up. We need that pullback down to that level. That's the level there we need. Okay, so that's a no on the Russell, it's no on that. The Russell can just keep going down to that low. You've still got trend up, you've still got momentum up. That's a no. We're certainly getting a lot of volatility on the opens at the moment, and that's because it's just not sure. Still think we need to come down a little bit from here. Just be careful here, guys. Don't get sucked in. So I mentioned this before. We've had a lot of price on the Nasdaq and the S&P. They've all done moves beforehand, slowing momentum. This is crazy strong. I wouldn't have thought that, but it's just very messy. Oh, Nasdaq just dropped 20 points in about 15 seconds. So I really do think that just amateurs are getting sucked in here. Dow is, you'd really think it would find support right here. Yep, not. Yep, S&P is not trend time bar, so I can't do that. That's crazy. Well, I can't see an entry there on the Nasdaq. I just can't see it. That can't, not there. That went all the way up and came all the way back down. Broken through there. It's not after a pullback. S&P is right near the high. There we go. Come on. Well, I was hoping this was going to do the opposite. I was hoping it was actually going to do a pullback on the open and then go, but it's been trending up so strong. I think everyone's just thinking positive right now. So we're going to need to fail on this one. We've got a minute 30 to go on the 5 minute. That's going to tell us a lot. So as per usual, I'm going to look for 50% of the 5 minute bar here. Sorry, not the 5 minute bar here. Which is basically the same as the 5. This one's got a lot more to go on the Nasdaq. That is just a really strong move. So it has to hold that blue line on the S&P, which it is. 43 seconds to go till the 5. So if we get a little bit of a pullback here on the Nasdaq, we're going to have to look at going long. If it gives us a pullback, that's the question. I cannot see an entry. 30-second S&P actually probably doesn't look too bad now, but at the time it didn't. Okay, here we go. So this is it now. Oops, sorry, I messed up there. So this is where we'll just see if this is serious or not. We've had a strong close on the 5. It's a really good sign. Are they going to get everyone out and shake the tree? My goodness. Well, it's bounced off that 50% area. Nasdaq is definitely holding. But it could all come crashing down. Okay, look at that. S&P's broken through that 50%. Okay, so the Nasdaq should start to follow now. Well, I was right about that at least. 30-second has just closed below that level. Let's see if it can actually recover from here. No, it's being sold into. Well, it looks like there's probably one stock or something that's holding up the Nasdaq at the moment. I don't know what it is. It'll be Nvidia or Tesla or something, but the rest of the market is not as strong. Dow's definitely weak. Russell's weak. God, it's desperately trying. S&P is desperately trying to hold that level. I really want the Nasdaq. So give us a nice pullback. So if I go to a 5-minute chart here on the Nasdaq, okay, so that's going to be 50% of the 5-minute bar. So that's the area we're going to be looking at holding for it to be super strong. That should easily do that. Just like for it to come down and test it. Just come down and test it and then bounce off. S&P's too messy now. It's too volatile. Russell should go up from here. It's just not above purple yet for me, so I can't take it. So it's the first 15 minutes done. There's been all the amateurs have basically done this now, so should really start to step in and see what it's really meant to do. Very hard to take risk on that cam. Purple is straight down on the Dow. That's the thing with this job. When it's good, and when it's crap, it can be very frustrating. So if you look at the S&P at the moment, that's the top one. This is the one I'm just changing here. You can see momentum is definitely slowing. Look at the angles, the angle that it's moved on the way up. It's slowing, turning over. Lots of volatility. If it's volatile, then it's not clear who's winning. The only one that's really clear on who's winning is the Nasdaq, and it's holding as well. So I'm just going to concentrate on that at the moment. You could go long on the Dow and the Russell, which would be against the trend. And okay, here we go. This is going to be the big test now, coming down to this level. So it should come down to the level. Is it going to bounce off that level? How does it react when it gets down there? I've got purple straight up on the 30 seconds. So if it can just go down a little bit. Yeah, I think it's starting to, it's been 3 minutes to go, so it's already been 5 minutes, nearly 10 minutes since that 5 minute bar. So if someone went long on that 5 minute bar, that's starting to be getting a little bit edgy. That's crazy strong. I really want to go long here, but it is not trend time bar. Looks like it's going to come back up and retest that high. Okay, so we've got 7 seconds to go on the 2 minute bar. And if you look at the 2 minute bar, it's a really strong sign. It's gone all the way down and then come all the way back up. Same on the 5 minute. You can see it on the 5 minute bar on here. It's gone all the way down to this level. I put that level in there before, the 50%. It's come down to that and come all the way back up. That's a really strong sign. If it closes like this, this is pretty significant. It's definitely holding. So we've got 1:30 to go that will really tell us how strong this is. Now, if we come back down to this level again and close right near that, the low of the bar, so if we close near the low of this bar, then it's got a really good chance of breaking through 50%. If it breaks through 50%, you'll see a lot of sellers come in. So I'll keep it on this 5 minute bar. We're coming down to this level again. This is why I will just watch the bars. The bars will tell you everything. They're telling you everything about what's going on right now. So we've got 56 seconds to go. 56 seconds to go on this 5 minute bar. If it closes where it is now, it will be a negative sign, because it will then have a chance of going through that 50%. I think the S&P is going to turn over. That's going to break through that low. Who is going to win here? There's going to be if this breaks through, if it closes down here, could be some just big orders that go through. Look at that come in. Look at that bar. Look at it come in towards the end. So it's pushing it up. It's a strong sign. Yeah, well, I had a chance there. I'm just concentrating on the Nasdaq at the moment, guys. Dow is volatile. Russell is volatile. I've got this Nasdaq here down on a 5 minute chart because I'm watching my other time frames, but I just want to see what it does on the 5. just looks like it wants to come down and test it. Oh, gee, it's trying. So as I said before, if the Nasdaq can just hold here, we might not have a choice. We might have to go long. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, right near. Yeah, no, that's... Yeah, I just think this is going to fail. Okay, well, I'm glad I didn't do that one. I just... The problem we've got here is when you go to this 15, look at this 15-minute chart on the Nasdaq. That's the bar. Look at all that price. It's done all this price to get to here. We need a pullback. It needs to come back down to here. I think it's incredibly strong, but it needs to come back down. So easy to get sucked in to go long. I nearly got sucked in there. I will be very honest. I actually nearly got sucked in to go long there. And that's because I'm so wanting to trade. But I'd rather... It's not even erring on the side of caution. It's not trend time bar. So we're back down to this 50% level again. Now look at that strong bar. That is just a really strong bar. So we've got 26 seconds to go on the one. Let's see if that actually closes right near that level. I said this before, if this starts to go, this could go really quick. You could get a lot of orders really quickly. There'll be a lot of sellers. Okay, so there's a good 30-second bar there. Let's see if it recovers. I mean, this sucks to watch. Like, I want to trade, but I don't want to trade just to have a loss and take something stupid, so... God, last night looks good now. It just hasn't done enough time, Axton. It just needs to do. Look at all that price. It's done all this price. So it's used all this energy. It might have another go. Like that 50% level is absolutely... You can see how it's respecting that level. Like it's absolutely respecting that level. So it's like, if it breaks through it a little bit, but it's done a lot of price. It needs to now do time. So... But it's still holding. It's good sign. But if you look at the amount of price that it's done here, like it almost needs to do, that sort of time. It's just not ready yet. But the big thing that I just showed before, I'll just quickly show you again. I don't want to change charts too much. I want to concentrate, but okay, just remember this. This is using fuel. So this here is price. Okay, this here is time. So what's this? Okay, this is a huge price phase with no pullback. Need to come back down to this level. We might even need to test this level back down here. But are you getting in at the start of the move here? Like, look at how much energy it's used all the way throughout there. So this is what trading is, guys. It's not about the trades that you take. It's about the trades that you don't take. And it's about sitting there and deciding whether you're going to trade or not. As I was looking at that, Russell 2 minute. No, it's still against the trend. I'm not going to take it against the trend. Look at the Nasdaq just respecting this level. So you can see the S&P is incredibly volatile. It's nothing clear. This is actually not a bad time phase. It's actually pretty clean. This whole area here is actually fairly clean. Okay, it's going to have another go. And this may work, it may not. Yep, okay, it's just a small PPT. So the real test is going to be in about 5 minutes. Trend is up, and we'll just see what happens when it gets to short-term momentum, the geometric angle. Is it going to bounce off that angle? And the answer is, I think it's going to go up from here. It looks really strong. It had a chance to break through. If we can just get another little pullback here before this high. "19 seconds to go on the 5 minute. It's going to close strong. Again, another really good sign for the upside. So it closes strong here. We just need another little bit of a pullback. Don't go yet. Don't go yet. Gonna go. It's not after a pullback. I needed a pullback. It's drifting into this high. Is this sucking people in, or is it gonna go? It's gonna go. Yep, made a higher low. It's just drifted through that high. This is why the trend is so important. We went through this. Look at this. It held that level, went down there, tested it. It's now done a higher low. Buyers are raising their prices with the trend. Oh. What a job, hey? These are the tough ones. This is going to do a little pullback. This is what happens with this. It's really hard to trade this because I know in my head this is just going to keep going. But based on rules, Crazy. Well, I did put in that line there. We're already at that level. So just got to remain positive here. Like everything is rallied. This is crazy strong. So we're just going to have to wait for a little bit of a pullback. Won't need to be much in this market. Just like that 15-second bar. Wow. Yeah, no. Well, one thing I do know is we won't be going short. So one of the problems that you have with, not the problems, but just the fact, is when you trade with when you trade with Apex, it has what's called a trailing drawdown. So if you take a trade and it goes like this, the drawdown actually comes up behind you. I was going to look at taking a trade on the Dow earlier and just take one micro and let it sit, but it's been going. You can see the Dow here. I was looking at this down here, and it's up and down, up and down. I knew the Dow was going to go up, and students would know exactly why I thought the Dow was going to go up. You can see here, it's gone straight up, straight down, double bottom, right near this low. Just thought about just buying one, doing one contracting and letting it sit there. The problem is with trailing drawdown, when you're starting out, goes like this and just messes you up. So didn't do that. Now we're getting a little bit of a move back down. Russell has short-term momentum straight down, so that's going to come back. This is why I like golf. Like, I love golf and I absolutely hate it. And it's like trading. Like, I love this. And then nights like tonight, it really, really tests. Like, this is mentally really tough. It's really tough to do this tonight because you can just see you want to trade. I want to do something. Wouldn't say pressure's building, but I certainly want to get a move along. And when you get nights like tonight, it's not clean. $1 billion, Tyson. Just like golf, as soon as you hit a good trade, you love it. There's something, I don't know, but when you play golf, it's just something about when you hit 10 shit shots in a row and then you just hit one good shot off the middle and the feeling that goes through your body, it's like, oh God, I love this. And you're exactly right, Tyson. It's exactly the same as trading. But the thing with trading is when you have that trade, it has to be a positive trade that met rules. And then, because then you're like, oh wow, I've really accomplished something. I've done something and I've stuck to my criteria. If you hit a bad golf shot and you get lucky, you don't get any feeling from it. When you take a trade and you get lucky, it's just not the same. You know, like I could go long right now on the one, we just had the 1 minute close, and you go, oh, do you know what? Okay, this is after a pullback. It's rubbish. And you make money off it, and it's just not going to feel very good. I think this should actually still go up to the high a little bit. We've got this geometric angle coming up straight behind it. Oh, that is just... We've got a minute 14 to go, and it's holding again. Absolutely nuts. I mean, that is just real strength. Look at that. It's gone up, come down to 50%, found support, gone up here, gone here. It's gone all the way down again, and then it's just recovered. Incredibly strong. I still think it's a crazy place to buy. If I was going to go long here, it would be very short term. I think we have to come back down. It's just done. Look at all this price. It's a lot of price. That's the next level up there. Where's a level? Yeah, sorry. Thank you. Thanks, Basil. Yeah, I just feel that's the strong move. It needed this pullback. This is the next move. Yep, okay, that 5 minute is closed strong. So one thing I'm not doing is going short. Okay, so it's slowing momentum there. Do, do, do. Chat is quiet tonight. I think everyone's feeling the same. Bit frustrating, isn't it? What do we do, hey? What do you do? Can't do anything. So you essentially have to be controlled in a volatile situation. And then there's just temptation galore. Yep, feeling the urge to clickety-click. I really wanted to go long on the Dow before, but that's just... Nothing to see here. I'm interested to see if anybody else is trading. Okay, well, this is what we need. We need this to come down now. It's what are we? Nearly 50 minutes in. This is crap. Do, do, do. Okay, so this is the last try, I think. So it's definitely slowing momentum. Just got to be really careful here. You know, the funny thing is that is the profitable badge. Drinks on the moon. That is the profitable badge. The profitable badge is actually stopping the crap. Why can't we, Enrica? What do you want to discuss? There's not much to discuss, is there? Like, what do you... I'll go through whatever you want me to go through, but there's nothing... Oh, that's not... We're at work. That's not... Daddy's at work, Enrica. Daddy's at work. We can't discuss all those other topics. The only topic that I am concerned about at the moment is trend time bar. I want to trade. I want to take a trade. You mean whether he's natural or not, Enrica? That's what you want to discuss? Oh. And the answer is 100% yes. I will tell you, Enrique, it's funny when you meet people in person and you see people on YouTube and you see them in person. And one thing I'll say about Mike is I can't believe he is even bigger in person. I cannot believe how big he is. His arms are the size of my bloody legs. Yeah, insane. I will tell you a funny story, Enrica. I went to the gym the other day and I am as straight as an arrow. Like, I am completely straight. So let's just get that out of the way. But you know when you're a guy and you see a girl at the gym or you see a girl at the beach or something like that and you're like, oh, you want to look but you can't look. So it's obviously, if a girl's standing there in a bikini, you're like, oh, don't look, don't look, don't look. I went to the gym the other day and Mike was filming outside. Yes. I went outside and Mike was filming and he was filming shirtless. And it was so funny. Because we've got nothing to do, Enrica, I'm going to do this just for you. We'll do this just for you because we're not trading at the moment. Where is it? Where's your video, Mike? What on earth? Don't tell me he's taken it down. There's no way he's taken it down. Where's his video gone? That's the one. That's what I'm trying to find, Monica. The calisthenics one. I can't find it. Because Enrica, yeah, I only saw it 2 days ago as well. I want to find it because then Enrica will know exactly what I'm talking about. Sunday. There it is. Maybe it's on a different channel. Ah, it's on a different channel. There we go. Sorry, guys, if you're on YouTube, you're probably thinking, what the bloody hell's he doing? But we've got nothing to do right now, so we'll just go through this for a second. Yeah, it's on. I just saw it. There we go. So I was literally outside while he was doing this. So I saw him doing this and I was trying to not look at his boobs. Like, he's massive. So I was out there talking with him and I'm trying to look him in the eye. So he is like crazy big. And this guy's really strong. He was really strong as well. I don't know, Monica. Apparently he is. So, yep, that looks easy to do. Yeah. Nice guy too. Very quiet. But yeah, he's lighter. Like Mike's 98 kilos, I think he is. So, but anyway, it was just so funny. It was funny when I was at the gym and I went there and I was obviously when you talk to females and stuff like that, you try and make sure you keep your eyes at that level. I just thought it was funny from him. So yeah, he obviously did it early too. Like I think he was, he's been doing gym for 15 years, 18 years. So anyway, I mean, did someone say we need a pullback? This is what I love about this job. Like, this is frustrating tonight. I want to trade, but I just said to all of you before, look at all this price. This is all price. People have bought here. People have bought up here. So I said we'll look for 50% or we look to come back down to this level here. I mean, it's not rocket science, is it? So now we're coming back down to that level there. Just trying to provide the entertainment for everybody here. So based on that video, I've now decided to... Enrica! Well, based on that video, I've decided to now load up on copious amounts of steroids. Well, Enrica, if you're ever in Dubai, just let me know and I'll find out when he's doing a gym session. Yeah. He gets a lot more than staring, Enrica. I can tell you that. The girls in Dubai don't stare. Which is why he's had a lot of problems. He's talked about it. If you actually watch his YouTube, he's talked about having problems with having partners in Dubai because when he is out, a lot of women approach him. They're not shy here. They 100% talk to him, yes. Yeah, it's completely different here. It's like, think about a mouse looking for cheese. I don't know. It's like if you have money or social status here, then that's what it's just it's very different here. A lot of the women are just very driven by money and social status rather than personality and all those sorts of things, which is not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, there's a lot of positives about here. But I think Dubai has the highest ratio of 50-year-old men and 21-year-old women. It's a very significant ratio here. Yeah, same thing, Shane. Again, each to their own, whatever you want to do. But I think one of the best things about here is just business. It's just everyone is so driven to make money. Everything is about making money here. So that's definitely a really big positive. Oh, this is just not great, is it? We're going to get a move up from here. I am extremely private, Enrica. I don't see anyone. I've had a couple message me, and I'm just not interested. I'm here to work. I'm here to build. Yeah, I've just got such a great opportunity, and I'm here to do this at the moment. I'm here to get as healthy and fit as possible, and concentrate on doing what I'm doing now, trading. That's it. It's all I do. I don't, I'm not a massively social person. I don't really want to go out with the boys on the weekend and talk shit. I just think, I don't know, with this whole Apex thing and the opportunity that I've got the opportunity to just make insane amounts of money. So I'm just concentrating on that at the moment. Oh, I think this is going to work here. I think we're going to get a little bit of a move up, but on my 30-second chart, purple is straight down. Ah, gee. Oh, don't you hate it when you have rules like that? Is actually a really good trade on the 32nd of the S&P and the Nasdaq, but it's straight against purple. Uh, It's purple first bar pullback, but right against purple. No, you didn't, Enrica. I was concentrating. I'm here. I was concentrating 110%. I actually watched that trade, not a problem. I just went through my criteria and I went purple was straight down. So that was it. So, and then if you look on the 5-minute chart though, we're in such a strong uptrend and you just get that little bit of not sure and you hesitate. So no, I was ready. I'm watching. We're in a pullback, but we're just so volatile now. So strong, isn't it? How much money is enough money to move up there? If you have to ask, then don't. Then don't do it. Dubai is not cheap. Everything's expensive. I mean, food delivery and that sort of stuff, but going out to dinner, it depends on what you move to Dubai for. Like, if you want to be non-social and just find somewhere to live, you can definitely do that on a I wouldn't say a budget, but if you want to go out and be social, incredibly expensive. If you want to go out to dinner, like I go out to dinner sometimes, and you want to go out to dinner with somebody, 2 people, $500. You know, $300 to $500 for dinner. It's a well-known fact here. Like if you want to go on a date, you want to date someone, $500 to $1,000 for dinner. Restaurants are really expensive. Going out is expensive. And the problem you've got here is if you do date somebody, they've already been out with somebody that's already spent $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 on them. A lot of girls here will go out and second or third date get a bag. I've heard of instances where men just drop cash. Like I heard of one story of a guy just dropping $20,000 in a girl's bag. It's like, it doesn't really set you up very well for love, I think. Okay, well that was the... it always looks good when you see it. When you see it afterwards, you go, "Why didn't I take that?" And I know why. Yeah, that's been the only opportunity. That's been the only real opportunity. That one. Well, maybe we just wait for another small pullback here. It's gone back up to that high again. So came all the way down. That's a really, really strong sign. So maybe if we just can hold here, hold in between here. It's just done a lot of price. Looks like I've got a lot of levels here, sorry. Just so we're on that one at the moment, and as soon as I say that, we start to break through it. Crazy. So we should find probably a little bit of resistance here. I mean, it's nuts, but that's the level there. So it'd be nice if we get a little bit of a pullback. Fuck off. As soon as I say that breaks through. Whoa, so frustrating. Well, that was the trade there. Well, actually, it wasn't the trade. It was on the 32nd. Should we do it? Who knows what I'm talking about? What am I talking about? Should we do? Should we do it? Let's do it. Why not, hey? Have a bit of a cry. Okay. So this was the trade here for me. It was above purple. Yeah, that should have been the one too. But we'll do the 30-second. 25580. And the reason why I'm moving forward is because I've got small monitors. 25580. 25580. And the current price is 25655. 25655. Is that right? 300 ticks? That doesn't seem right. Let's have another looky-see at this. 25. Yep. Can you see how I'm going like this, Shane? The answer is with great fucking difficulty. 25. Yep. Okay, that's it. 256. Yep. 25655. So 300 ticks. Well, it's actually not as much as I thought. It actually looks like a lot, but it's actually not that much. 150%. So if we did this in the future, you do 300, 100 contracts, 150 grand. There you go. I mean, that's just a little trade. So anyway, 150% from that move there, which is certainly not the biggest that I've seen of late. Last week was doing 400% trades, so. Yeah, there's pros and cons, Shane. Obviously, when I'm trying to edit and read numbers and read things, the screens are horrible, but I find them just so much better with trading because you can see more in a smaller area. Like I used to have 6 27-inch monitors, which was just very overwhelming. Anyway, should have taken that trade. What? Oh, I know that. I know I can increase the font, but what it does is it increases the axis and then makes less chart. So I actually have them small for a reason. It's deliberately small. I know you can go to here, right mouse click, go to properties. Actually, no, it'll be under data, I think it is. Where is it? Oh, maybe it's under properties. There it is, font. So I deliberately keep the font small because I don't care about the numbers. I don't check the number. I check what's going on the chart. So, oh guys, I don't know. Takes a lot of mental toughness to do this sometimes. Well, we've just done price. We've just done all this move. Now we need to have a pullback. We're getting into an hour and a half in. Yeah, this is the problem now, isn't it? It's just junk. Don't want to take anything silly here. Yep. So we could get a pullback here. Yep. I think, yeah, that's this thing that scares me a little bit at the moment, Basil, is that we might just drift from here. We do have purple straight up. You can see it's coming straight up behind on the Nasdaq. So I'm not looking for a short, definitely. So if we just hold here, but we've got 53 seconds to go on the 2, minute to go, minute 50 on the 5. We've got a really strong higher low on the 30-second and the 1 minute now. And we're just going sideways, building. Wow. I've got another stream up in the background of somebody else trading. I won't mention who it is, but I cannot believe how many people love to give their opinion on what you should do. It's crazy. You should have done this. You should do this. One of the things I'm really impressed by tonight is we don't have a lot of comments. Most people are just shutting the fuck up and watching the market. I mean, Okay, this is good. This is good. This might help us out, Basil. If we can get another move down here, this might stop it from drifting. Was that you, Basil, that did that? Did you sell? Got it. No, not your bad. That's good. No, it's horrible. Okay, this is the last chance. Here we go again. Let's see. Doesn't look like the same as before, but it's got to be above purple anyway, so. Okay, well, now it's decent. Now we're getting a decent one. It's just going to be messy, guys. We had one opportunity tonight. This is just, yeah, really, really volatile. Maybe, I don't know. Thanks, Shane. I'm about to finish up too for YouTube as well, so there's not going to be anything here. Yeah. Well, we said this earlier. It was overbought. It was too high. It needed to come down. And that's what we're doing. We needed to come down. That was the last hurrah at trying to get through that. I said, as we were saying before, that we're slowing. All that price, great move up through there. But, you know, we did all this move beforehand. It used a lot of energy. So I did say about coming down to here. I just don't, I don't see how we're going to trade now. I don't see it going up from here now. So we've got what, 55, here we go too. So this is the 15 minute and it's going to be a really strong 15-minute close. What I'm hoping for here would be a close here, another bar down here like this, and then we get a reversal long. That's what I'm looking for. So we get a low and a higher low, and that would possibly What's happened? Has that seriously happened? You ding dong. Hang on for a second, guys. Oh, that hasn't happened in a long time. My mouse actually just went flat. Yep, I agree. So come down to here, and then I was just looking at possibly retracement. Yeah, down to there, isn't it? So yeah. So okay, guys. YouTube. Sorry. Yeah. Wish we could have made it a little bit more exciting. The only trade was this one here. Really small. Look at that. Look at the rest of the day. Just horrible. It's right there. Nothing, nothing, nothing. That's the trade there. Now we're going to go down from there. It was on the 1 minute. Still below purple. So not the biggest thing in the world, but anyways. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll do it all again tomorrow. Just be careful tonight, please. If you're going to continue to trade, please be careful. It is extremely volatile, and I think we could actually get quite a big turnover now. So just be careful from now, and we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching.